Meanwhile, here at home, Utah's economy booming. The state even has a budget surplus right now.
So why are legislators seeking to change the way the government collects and spends tax dollars? ABC4's Rick Aaron live at the state capitol, where a tax restructuring task force is meeting this very afternoon. Rick.
Yeah, Emily, that task force is discussing tax reform right now in the room behind me because Utah's population continues to go up while sales tax revenues are going down. They say it's the result of a changing economy. Senator Lyle Hilliard says that when the sales tax was implemented in the 1930s, 76% of what we bought was taxed. Now, with people buying more services than goods, that number is down to 34%. Sales tax goes to the general fund, paying for things like roads, law enforcement, and the justice system, while all income tax revenue is dedicated to public education, something that came up often in the task force's 8 public meetings around the state.
There was a lot of question about the dedication of income tax money to public and higher education, because that's really tying our hands right now. So there'll be some discussion whether we want to undedicate that.
Another possible change, restoring the full sales tax on groceries.
We tax food at about 5% compared to a 7% for everything else. The question really is, can we do that more effectively? When we took food out of the base, that part of food, it made our revenues not as stable. So putting it back in will help us.
If we add sales tax back, a person who's really struggling to get by and trying to not go homeless at the next emergency doctor bill or bill in their house pays a much higher percentage of their income to purchase food than someone who's not worried about losing their home.
Representative Briscoe says the task force needs to take its time, do more research, and get tax reform right.
Measure twice, cut once. I mean, that's just sawing a 2x4. How much more important is it to measure carefully when we're readjusting taxes on thousands of businesses, millions of individuals?
So depending on how these task force meetings go, the legislature may call a special session this fall to address the issue, or they will take it up in the 2020 regular session. Reporting live at the state capitol, Rick Aaron, ABC4 News.